Okay, minasan, today we are gonna talk about Kamen Rider Geats episode 41. Before watching Kamen Rider Geats episode 41, without further ado, let us jump straight into the trailer. Let's go! Kamen Rider Geats! Let's go! Jito. Okay. Damn, let's go, baby. We are finally getting Tycoon Shogun. It has been a long time coming, man. It has been a long time coming, and I'm really excited they finally deliver on that Keiwa. But with that being said, let's take a look at the trailer scene by scene to figure out what we can learn from the trailer itself. So we start off the trailer with a scene of Geats using Magnum once again. Like, why is he back using Magnum? There is a few possibility. The first possibility is that he don't have enough power to use Geats to use Boost Mark 9 consistently, so he's using the other form that he's very comfortable with, and that is Magnum. Okay, so using Magnum to kind of like kill off like the easy target of the Jyamato. I mean, like, if you really think about it, you don't actually need Geats Mark 9 to take down all the random normal Jyamato. You only need Geats 9 to take down the difficult rider, the difficult Jyamato, something like that. Okay, so that is something really interesting that we actually get to see. And next we get to see Keiwa like being displayed at his own home, and Kekera came to talk shit on him. He's like, hey, you can't even protect the one you love, blah blah, and all those stuff. And this is Kera's way on making Kekera's way on making Keiwa to be kind of like a real Kamen Rider, something like that. Like, you might be thinking yourself like, hey, Kekera is just trying to help. Kekera is like trying to push Keiwa to become a real Kamen Rider, but not like this, not by like staging something to happen to Keiwa's sister, something like that. It is unethical to actually do that. Okay, so Kekera is definitely like one of the villain that we need to take down right now, and we actually get to see Keiwa like striking out on Kekera, pushing Kekera down. That is really amazing, and Kekera is just laughing his ass off, like he's like having the time of his life, like doesn't give a shit about Keiwa's feeling as long he got what he wants. So that is really sad for us to actually see that Kekera, who we thought is actually the supporter of Keiwa, turns out to be the biggest enemy towards Keiwa itself. But let me move on to the next thing. Next we get to see Daichi in his clown makeup once again, and looking very sinisterly, and I'm not sure like why like he's doing this. Like, what gave him the idea to use Jyamato to gain all human memory and knowledge? I really am not sure why he would actually think of this, and it just seems a little bit far-fetched, I would say. Okay, but with that being said, let me move on to the next thing. We get to see a few fight scene of as taking down some Jyamato, and next we get to see Jito confronting someone. Okay, like confronting who? I felt like yeah, he's confronting S, and confronting, we get to see Punk Jack as well being confronted. So, and he is able to fight. Yeah? He fight really well with a kind of like a steel bat, something like that. So that is amazing. We still haven't seen Jito giving us any hint that he's gonna henshin into Glare or Glare 2 at all. So this is really interesting. We might actually get to see that Jito might actually have some sort of a special driver which allow him to become a new rider, something like that. Okay, but then again, I could be wrong. Next we get to see Buffa still taking down some Jyamato, and next we get to see Michi and Keiwa going at each other, fighting with each other like without henshin. We are not sure like what is happening. Why is Michi striking Keiwa? Maybe just to wake him out, but it is not gonna happen at all because Keiwa right now possess the power of Shogun, okay, the power of the Shogun rice buckle, and it looks really thick, not gonna lie. Like it literally look like a whole new rice buckle, like rather than just a right no, what am I trying to say? It looks like a whole new driver rather than a new rice buckle. Okay, so that is really insane. But next we get to see the Tycoon Shogun beating the shit out of Buffa using his legendary katana. But yeah, I think that is it for the trailer. Nothing much to talk about right now other than the fact that next week we are gonna see a few things. Okay, first we get to see Kekera having the time of his life. He might actually leave this world because like one of the wish the wish that he created is that I have the ability to stay on this world until I gain what I want, until I receive what I want, something like that. But then again, I don't think they're gonna go so easily because they just receive a black card from Jito, and they definitely need to fight with their own rider. Like Keiwa need to beat the shit out of Kekera, and that is something that I just can't wait to see happening in the future itself. Okay, so that is gonna be really amazing. Whether or not Buffa is gonna die is another big question mark. Okay, because right now one thing we need to remember is that Buffa still have the zombie ability. I would assume that he still have the zombie ability, like he's not gonna be able to die so easily. So that is also quite interesting. Like maybe after Keiwa beat the shit out of Buffa, he thought that he has killed Buffa, but turns out, hey, Buffa is not actually dead, because remember, Buffa actually gained the power of zombie after after excessively using the zombie rice buckle. So that is also something interesting to think about. Okay, but that is all from me. Hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.